everyone. I am so excited about bringing on my next guest. We have all these people that I've been working with for lots and lots of times, lots of years, that have been on my show from the 3 to 5 p.m. on Tuesdays and Fridays. But now I'm every day. I am every day, Monday through Friday, from noon to 1. I'm loving the time. We're live on Facebook. So hi to everybody out there. Like us and follow us. And listen up, everyone, because this show is all about information for everybody out there. My next guest is Peter Orona, and he's the owner of ABCD Medicare.com. Welcome back to my show. You've been on radio, television, YouTube, everything with me.
Yeah, sure. It's been exciting. I appreciate you coming back onto your show. It's always exciting to be here and to help educate your audience about Medicare and what's going on and what's happening at this stage of the year.
Well, what is going on this stage of the year? I thought it was over with.
Yeah, well, officially, people are enrolled in the Medicare plans. There's, what we're looking for right now to help people that are turning 65. So there's a lot of people out there that are ready to retire, or maybe they're on a group plan and they want to consider moving to Medicare. They're at the age of 65 and they're going to work a bit longer, and they're trying to figure out, do I stay on my group plan or do I move to Medicare? What's the difference? What's the cost? There's also people out there that work for companies that don't offer group benefits, and so they need to go directly from maybe an Affordable Care Act plan or some type of a health care plan, or maybe they don't have a health care plan and they're waiting to get on Medicare. And unfortunately, a lot of people nowadays are doing that, and they're having to use the Medicare to help maybe take care of the little things that were bothering them as they were living.
I have to say, what I love about Peter Orona is he's all about service. He is all about educating you and making sure that you have the right plan for you. And now it doesn't matter whether you're Medicare or not, right? Right now for this part of the year.
Well, yeah. Right now, we're still helping people with Medicare. And then, when I was driving in here to be on your show, I actually got a phone call from somebody looking for an under 65 health plan that they just moved here. Husband's retiring. What does the wife do? Because the husband's ready to retire. He's in that age group to retire to get Medicare, but the wife's not there yet. So now you're in this limbo, and that's where I can help you. So that's why we offer under 65 health plans as well, because as we met with clients in the marketplace, we found that one spouse is older than the other, and the one doesn't qualify for Medicare, and Medicare is an individual product. So just because one in the family is getting Medicare, the other one doesn't get it, you have to qualify by being 65. And there's the timing of when you enroll into Medicare is important as well, because if you don't do it right, or if you enroll late, you can get some penalties, like 10% lifetime penalties on Medicare Part B, or 1% lifetime on Medicare Part D. So what we do is help educate our customers. Maybe they're 3 months out, maybe they're a year away, but we give them the information so that they can make a really good decision. And our job is to kind of put them in a position so that they can get the best benefits that's available to them.
When people work with you, this is a free service to them.
Absolutely.
So it's a free service, but let me tell you what else he does. Everyone that works with him, he gives you a free car wash from Jackson's Car Wash, and they're all around. There's one down the street. Yep. I can't wait to get my car wash. And anybody that works with him, he gives you a free car wash from Jackson's Car Wash. It is a free service to the families out there.
Yeah, the reason why it's free is everything that we do is educational. So first, we start off with that information. We try to understand where they're at, lifestyle-wise, budgetary-wise, where they live at. Talk to the doctors they're going to. Prescriptions is a big issue with terms of the cost of those as well. And so we check and get a whole picture of what's happening, and then from there we kind of do an analysis. And so based on our knowledge of what's happening with these carriers, we try to recommend people into plans that's going to work best for them, because not all plans are the same. They're structurally designed to be the same, but each plan has different little benefits that are better here and better there for different people.
And I think there's a good reason for that. And the reason why is everybody personally is different.
Yeah, we're all unique. And so what we try to do is personalize that experience, which could be difficult for people who are trying to do it for themselves. Personalize it so that they understand what their options are. If it's 2 plans, if it's 5 plans, whatever that is, we bring that to the table. We represent all the major carriers is what we do. And when we enroll people after we educate them and they make that decision, then we get paid by the carrier. So it's not like we do it for free. We're passionate about what we do. We love what we do in helping people. But at the end of the day, once we enroll you into a plan, we get paid by the carriers, insurance carriers that we enroll them for. So, and we get paid the same by all the carriers. So it doesn't, for us, we're impartial to which plan you get enrolled to, because we're in it to doing what's in your best interest as a Medicare beneficiary.
Now, you're A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau.
We are. Mm-hmm.
You're also connected with a lot of different affiliations. And what I love about you the most is, too, that you educate so well. And I like your little videos. I see them all day long on social media. You can check them out. They're so cool.
Yeah, we try to keep it fun and easy to understand. You know, our brand is ABCD Medicare Made Easy. So we really try to simplify it. You know, those A, B's, and C's and D's, those are the parts of Medicare, Part A, B, C, and D of Medicare, and those are complicated things to understand. But they're also, sounds really simple, right? So we try to make something that is difficult to absorb, difficult to understand, and make it in so that you can absorb it in layman terms, and then we advise you on what's the best choice for you, and ultimately they're the decision maker. They decide.
Now, the phone number is 602-770-9062. It's easy to remember, abcdmedicare.com. But I was thinking this as you were talking. A lot of times we have spoken about how people shouldn't try and get into Medicare and just try and do it themselves. Well, I believe that no one should try and do their own health care by themselves, honestly, because it doesn't matter if you're 65 or older or younger. It is a difficult process. They've made it that way, sort of.
Yeah, you know, we don't make policy. We just help make sure people understand how it works. So, you know, on the under 65 side, there's about 5 plans, major plans in Arizona that we represent. So, obviously, the enrollment period is closed, so you have to have a special reason, like moving in, leaving a group plan, you know, having a baby, being divorced. You know, there's certain things that have to happen. A life change that allows you to enroll. Same thing happens with Medicare. You're turning 65. You have a chronic condition like diabetes or congestive heart failure. Those are reasons why you can change your plan for a plan that helps you in those cases. If you are receive dual help, which is a full dual, so you've received Medicaid, which in Arizona is known as Access, and you receive Medicare, and if those plans are working together, we find plans to help you maximize those benefits as well. And then if you receive extra help for prescription drugs, which is a federal program, so depending, again, an income-related number. If you, obviously people who are retiring or are retired, they have a limited amount of income, they're on Social Security or some other type of pension. If their number's under a certain threshold, then we can help them get extra help. Either we help run the application or we direct them to where to go complete that application. And what that does is it allows them to avoid any deductibles in their prescription drug plans. It allows them to possibly avoid the tier level pricing co-shares in some of these prescription drugs, like tier 3 drugs now are running $47 for a tier 3 drug. And in this case, you would probably pay $8.95 for it if you were LIS or extra help eligible. So these are ways that we're helping people get these extra benefits, reduce their health costs, and give them access to care. We don't want people skipping on drugs or taking half a pill because they can't afford it. We want to help them maximize their benefits.
You can tell how educated he is and how much he wants. And you know what? You are so passionate about what you do, too. It's all about helping your clients. The phone number to call is 602-770-9062. It's abcdmedicare.com, and a free car wash from Jackson's Car Wash as well. I was going to say this, too, thing about you is, first of all, you're valley-wide. You'll go almost anywhere.
That's right.
And I love sometimes when we have talked about some of the stories that you have when you help people who are over 65 and they have to get into, you know, their Medicare questions. But under 65, I was thinking about people like let's say me. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people out there that are single,
right?
You know, and don't really have anyone anymore that they can talk to. What a perfect person to find out through you.
Yeah, it happens all the time. We meet with people that are in, we call it that age gap. You're probably old enough, too old to get a really good rate on the Affordable Care Act, so you're probably in, you know, a higher rate, and you're like, wow, that's really expensive. So what are my options? So we have the Affordable Care Act plans, and then we also have other plans to help bridge people into Medicare, right? So, you know, a lot of times people are healthy, they're doing the right things, they just want to be able to protect themselves in case something major were to happen. So we have plans that help do that as well, to help you get there. You're a year away, 2 years away, and you don't want to, and you're making too much money to get any subsidy for the Affordable Care Act. We have plans designed that are going to help them get into Medicare and help keep their costs costs low, but as well as protect them and keep them insured if something major were to happen as well.
Peter is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, and you are so wonderful the way that you take care of your clients. You're passionate about them. You want to make sure that they do get the best plan that's for them. You can call them direct. That phone number is 602-770-9062. You also get a free car wash from Jackson's Car Wash. What's your final words?
Well, we know people are working longer into their retirement years. There was an article that I saw this morning, and I posted on, I think, one of my social medias, or maybe all of them, that the average age, we used to be 65. Now people are working a little bit longer into 67.
I'm working till I'm dead.
Yeah, and there's people now, I've heard that they're working, they're 70, and they're supplementing their income, and they got their Social Security. So those are the people that we can help as well, right? So don't be afraid to call looking for help. There's no cost, no obligation. We're here to help you out.
It's absolutely free to you guys, the family out there. The phone number to call him again, it's 602-770-9062. He's A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. You are everyone's advocate out there to get the right health care plans for you. Again, that number to call is 602-770-9062. The website is easy. It's ABCDMedicare.com. And if you work with him, he gives you a free car wash from Jackson's Car Wash, too.
It's nothing I